If you're over 55 and dealing with constant shoulder pain, stiffness, or that sharp pinch when you lift your arm, you're not alone. Many seniors are told, it's just age. Your rotator cuff is wearing out. You'll have to live with it or consider surgery. But today, I want to share something most people are never told. Your shoulder pain may not be coming only from your shoulder. It may be coming from what you're eating every single day. And the good news? Once you fix that, your body often starts healing itself naturally. As we age, our joints, tendons, and muscles become more sensitive to inflammation. The rotator cuff, those small but powerful tendons that stabilize your shoulder, is especially vulnerable. When inflammation stays high, tendons swell, blood flow decreases, healing slows down, pain becomes chronic. No exercise or injection can fully work if the inflammation fire keeps burning inside. And that fire is often fueled by common everyday foods. Here's the truth many doctors don't explain clearly. Shoulder impingement and rotator cuff tendinitis are inflammatory problems first, mechanical problems second. That means you can do physical therapy, you can rest, you can take painkillers, but if you keep eating foods that silently damage aging joints, the pain keeps coming back. In this video, I'll gently walk you through the most common foods that quietly worsen shoulder pain after 55, why these foods hurt tendons and joints, and most importantly, what to eat instead to calm inflammation and support natural tendon repair. No extreme diets, no complicated plans, just simple, realistic changes for seniors. Let's start with the first group of foods that look harmless but are one of the biggest enemies of aging shoulders. Let's begin with one of the biggest and most dangerous triggers of shoulder inflammation after 55. It's not something spicy, it's not fried food. It's refined sugar and the hidden sweeteners most seniors consume every day without realizing it. When you eat foods high in sugar, your blood sugar rises quickly. Your body responds by releasing insulin. Over time, especially after age 55, this process leads to chronic, low-grade inflammation, stiff joints, slower tendon repair, and increased pain in areas like the rotator cuff and shoulder joint. Sugar literally weakens collagen, the protein that keeps your tendons strong and flexible. That means tendons tear more easily, healing takes longer, shoulder pain becomes constant, not occasional. Many older adults say, "I don't eat sweets." But sugar hides in foods like white bread, breakfast cereals, flavored yogurt, packaged juices, bakery items, and biscuits. Even small daily amounts can keep inflammation turned on all the time. Studies show that high sugar intake increases inflammatory markers in the body. This inflammation directly affects tendons, ligaments, and joint lining. For seniors, this means rotator cuff tendinitis lasts longer and hurts more. Now here's the empowering part. Instead of refined sugar, choose fresh fruits like berries or apples, a small amount of raw honey, occasionally, cinnamon to naturally sweeten tea, plain Greek yogurt instead of flavored, whole grains instead of white bread. These foods reduce inflammation, support collagen repair, and keep blood sugar stable. Your shoulder joints feel the difference within weeks, not months. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Even reducing sugar by 30 to 40% can significantly lower inflammation in aging joints. Now let's talk about the next food category that silently damages shoulder tendons, and it's something many people eat believing it's normal or safe. Now let's move to the second major food group that silently worsens shoulder pain, impingement, and rotator cuff tendinitis after age 55. Most people don't even think of it as a problem. Refined vegetable oils and fried foods. They're everywhere, and for aging joints, they can be extremely damaging. Many common cooking oils like soybean oil, corn oil, sunflower oil, canola oil are high in omega-6 fatty acids. Now, omega-6 fats aren't bad by themselves, But when we consume too much, especially without enough omega-3s, they fuel inflammation inside the body. For seniors, this means swollen tendons, reduced shoulder mobility, slower rotator cuff healing, and more pain when lifting the arm. As we age, our bodies break down inflammatory fats more slowly. Joint tissues repair more slowly. Tendons lose elasticity. So foods that once caused minor inflammation now cause persistent pain. That's why shoulder pain seems to appear out of nowhere later in life. These oils hide in fried snacks, restaurant foods, packaged chips, bakery items, fast food, ready-to-eat meals. Even home-cooked meals can be a problem if cooked in these oils every day. Here's the good news. Switching to anti-inflammatory fats can significantly reduce shoulder pain. Choose extra virgin olive oil, best for daily cooking, avocados, nuts like walnuts and almonds, fatty fish like salmon and sardines 2 to 3 times a week. These foods calm joint inflammation, improve blood flow to tendons, and support rotator cuff repair. Many seniors report less stiffness and better shoulder movement within a few weeks. You don't need to stop eating everything you enjoy. Just changing the oil you cook with can make a powerful difference for aging shoulders. Coming up next, we'll talk about another everyday food that drains nutrients from your tendons and quietly slows healing, even if you eat healthy. Now let's talk about another very common dietary mistake that quietly prevents shoulder pain from healing after 55. It's not always what you eat. Sometimes it's what your food is missing. Excess refined carbohydrates and white flour foods. Simple explanation for seniors. Foods made with white flour break down very quickly into sugar inside the body. This includes white bread, white rice, parathas made with refined flour, pasta, bakery items, crackers, and biscuits. Even though these foods don't taste sweet, your body treats them like sugar. And as we discussed earlier, sugar raises inflammation, damages collagen, and weakens tendons. For aging shoulders, this is a big problem. Why refined carbs are worse for tendons. Refined carbs don't just cause inflammation, they also drain essential nutrients needed for tendon repair such as magnesium, zinc, and B vitamins. Without these nutrients, rotator cuff tendons heal slowly, muscles fatigue faster, and shoulder pain becomes long-term. That's why many seniors feel tired, stiff, and sore even after resting. Real-life example, relatable. Many older adults eat bread or paratha for breakfast, rice at lunch, roti or pasta at dinner. That's a refined carb overload, leaving little room for healing foods. What to eat instead? Smarter carbs. You don't need to eliminate carbs, just upgrade them. Choose whole wheat roti, brown rice or quinoa, oats, lentils and beans, sweet potatoes. These foods release energy slowly, reduce inflammation, feed muscles and tendons, and support steady blood sugar. Your shoulder joints feel more stable and less painful over time. Encouragement, practical approach. Start with 1 meal a day. Replace white flour with whole grains and your body will thank you. Now let's talk about something almost everyone over 55 does every day and never realizes it may be worsening shoulder pain. Chronic, mild dehydration caused by common drink habits. Even people who eat healthy can suffer from this. Your shoulder joints and rotator cuff tendons need water to stay flexible and lubricated. As we age, our thirst sensation weakens. We drink less water. Tendons dry out more easily. Dry tendons become stiff, tear more easily, and heal much more slowly. This is a major reason shoulder pain feels worse in the morning. Tea and coffee, the surprise factor. Many seniors drink several cups of tea, coffee throughout the day. While tea and coffee are not bad, they act as mild diuretics, increase water loss, and don't fully hydrate joints. So you may feel fine, but your tendons are quietly drying out. Signs of dehydration affect shoulders. You may notice morning shoulder stiffness, cracking or clicking sounds, tightness when raising the arm, and pain that improves slightly during the day. These are classic signs of joint dehydration. What to do instead? Simple hydration plan. Here's a simple senior-friendly approach. Start your day with 1 glass of warm water. Sip water regularly, don't wait for thirst. Limit tea or coffee to 2 cups a day. Add lemon slices or cucumber for flavor. Include hydrating foods such as soups, fruits, and vegetables. Well-hydrated tendons move smoothly, heal faster, and feel less painful. Reassurance, realistic advice. You don't need to drink gallons of water. Just consistent hydration can reduce shoulder stiffness within days. In the final part, we'll bring everything together and talk about the healing foods that actively repair rotator cuff tendons and a simple daily routine to protect your shoulders long term. Now let's bring everything together. If you've been dealing with shoulder pain, impingement, or rotator cuff tendonitis after 55, this is the part that gives you real hope, because the body can heal when you give it the right tools. The best healing foods for shoulder and rotator cuff repair. These foods don't just reduce pain, they actively support tendon repair and joint strength. 1. Protein for tendon repair. As we age, we need more protein, not less. Best sources: eggs, fish, chicken, lentils and beans, Greek yogurt or kefir. Protein provides the building blocks for collagen and muscle repair. 2. Anti-inflammatory fruits and vegetables. These foods calm the inflammation causing pain. Focus on berries, spinach, broccoli, tomatoes, bell peppers. They're rich in antioxidants that protect aging joints. 3. Healthy fats for joint lubrication. We mentioned this earlier, and it's powerful. Include olive oil, nuts, seeds, fatty fish. These fats improve blood flow and flexibility in shoulder tendons. 4. Bone and tendon support nutrients. Look for foods high in calcium, vitamin D, magnesium. Examples: yogurt, milk, almonds, sunlight exposure, leafy greens. Strong bones support healthy tendons. A simple daily shoulder-saving routine, 5 minutes. You don't need heavy exercise, just gentle shoulder rolls, wall slides, light stretching, and proper posture while sitting. Do this daily, not occasionally. Consistency beats intensity. Final message: empowering close. Let me leave you with this important truth. Shoulder pain after 55 is not a life sentence. Surgery is not always the answer. Healing starts from the inside with food, hydration, and gentle movement. Make small changes, stay consistent, and your shoulders can feel stronger, smoother, and more pain-free over time.